gun. Lovesy, the loser with his gift of greed. Consuming empty on young rings, and feeling like a weed.
Got my good friend Chuck. He writes all of our music, and on this side is my buddy Bob on guitar. And we are here to bring you the Residence Wonder of Weird, the 40th anniversary show. But before we can go any further, before we can do any more at all, there's one thing we need to know. One tiny little thing. Is everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Is everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? A cloud appears and melts away the flesh of some while others stay. Machines that look like little cars consume the bones and count the scars. In a place that no one knows, we are prisoners of those no one sees and no one hears, but everybody fucking fears. Is everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Is everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Everybody ready for the picnic in the jungle? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Everybody? Is everybody ready? Everybody? Every day they leave a tray and take an empty one away. On the tray are chicken legs, potato salad, and some eggs. Deviled eggs. Oh, Okay, all right. So, in the beginning, there was Santa Dog. Okay, Santa Dog was a 2-record set of 45 RPM discs. Now, for all of you out there that don't remember 45s, there were these round black things about that big with a hole in the middle, and we recorded Santa Dog at Christmas in 1972, and we sent it out to all of our friends. Hey, and a few wannabe friends too. We sent Santa Dog out to the Beatles and Frank Zappa, and even President Nixon got one. Okay, we didn't get too many thank you notes, but hey, we were having a great time. We were having fun. Okay, so that first song that you heard, that was Picnic in the Jungle, and we wrote that for our good friend Snakefinger. Okay, Snakefinger, he was there in the beginning too. We produced both of his first 2 solo albums. We were on a roll back then. lick your lips and sing goddamn and
I wanted to give it to someone else and see what they would say. I wanted to give it to someone else and watch them as they played. I wanted to give it to someone else and see what they would say. I wanted to give it to someone else and watch them as they played. I left it helpless, all alone, and waiting on the floor, squirming just a little bit and looking at the door. He would take it as he wished, and I would listen in, documenting as I would the sound of slapping skin. I wanted to give it to someone else. 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 Wanted to give it to someone else. Wanted to give it to someone else. Wanted to give it to and see what they would do. See what they would do. See what they would, see what they would, see what they would do, 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 do. See what
We are simple, you are simple, life is simple too. Okay, that little song was from our commercial album, just like the song you just heard, Give It to Someone Else. Now, the commercial album was our follow-up to Eskimo, and both of those two albums sold like 25, 30,000 copies straight out the door when they were first released. And, you know, that was a pretty huge number for a small independent label like Ralph Records back in the early 80s. There was no doubt about it. We were headed straight to the top. We'd never stop. We'd die before our day. And we still will.
sucking sections of my soul, sucking sections of the only thoughts my mind will salivate and drool and press against itself and press against itself and feel the cursing glow of fever biting, grinding, clenching. Ream the center of the sun with shafts of solid steel. Know that there is nothing like the feeling of those steel fingers up inside of something sticky, sweet, and wet. Feel the lips of licking wet liquid. Feel the tongue that touches the tips of sharp, pointed,
Some say the cry of a crow is a lie. The confused transsexual. That's the name of that song. And hey, you know, it was always kind of a weird one for me, but you know, if there is one thing, one single thing that I am not confused about, it is sex. And you know, one of the absolute best things about being a rock star on tour is all the BJs. And there is nothing like a good backstage BJ. Okay, now, if you see this guy on this t-shirt right here, okay, this is Hein. Hein Fokker, and Hein has been our tour manager since 1985, and he does a fantastic job of taking care of us. Let's hear it for Hein, please. Okay, so as you might expect, one of Hein's most important jobs is to go out and round up all the hot babes so we can party when the show is over. So, any of you hot little numbers out there that want to come out to the bus and have some fun after the show, hey, just go to our merch stand and ask for old Hein, okay? All right, okay, it's time for me to take a break. Okay, so the reason why I had to go backstage, I had to make sure that old Heine wasn't rounding up too many of those hot babes. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I can't take more than 3 or 4 a night these days. Okay, all right, on with the show. And then there were the eyeballs. Okay, back in the old days, we wanted to have a brand new look, a brand new disguise for every album, every new release, every project. There were the newspaper suits, and there were the asbestos suits. And then when our Eskimo album came along, we wanted something really different, really completely different. So we came up with this idea of these giant eyeball masks with top hats on them. And, hey, it was a good look. It was a good look for that album. But for us, we were ready to move on, go on to the next thing. But those eyeballs proved to be so goddamn popular. we just had to keep using them. But there was a problem if you tried to perform with the eyeball masks on. You really couldn't see or hear or breathe. So we just made some more, and then we made some more. There were the original eyeballs, there were the photo eyeballs, like this one right here, and then there were the performance eyeballs, which were a kind of a mesh that you could see through. Okay, all right, enough of that. This next song is about a demented midget involved in a codependent relationship with a giant, and they are into rough sex. struggle to pity, struggle to care, struggle to cover whatever is bare.
Stars are interruptions to the darkness of the night, intruding imperfections the night cannot deny. A lack of light invites a victim, and the victim's cry to pierce its lonely suffocation, if only with a sigh. So it is the stars at night that give our hopes a home, suggesting with a little light that we are not alone.
Struggle to reach, struggle to hold, struggle to live before you get old. Struggle for friendship, struggle for fun, struggle for dignity where there is none. Struggle, struggle, struggle. You know, they say that everything always works out in the end, but it's not true. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes things just don't work out at all. Back in 1987, shortly after our successful 13th anniversary tour, Snickfinger died. My good friend Philip Lithman was only 38 years old when he suffered a massive coronary on tour with his band, the Vestal Virgins. They were on tour in Linz. This next song is another one that we wrote for Snickfinger's first solo album. It's called the Man in the Dark Sedan. do it again to my father. Soon I'm gonna be dead, 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 dead. You know, back in the old days, we all used to live together. We all lived together. We had this really cool artist loft kind of space in San Francisco, and everybody had their own bedroom, and it was all decorated weird and abstract and artistic and cool, and it was like the Beatles. It was just like the Beatles in Help. But now, Chuck lives on a goddamn chicken farm. It's true. He lives on a goddamn chicken farm. He is just like an old married man living with his fucking husband on a chicken farm. I used to be the one that got all the chicks. And Bob, nobody knows what the fuck he does. Now I live in a small apartment. I live in a small, tiny apartment on West Pico in LA, and my life partner, my permanent relationship now is a cat. Hey, he's a great cat. His name is Maurice, and he's a great cat. Look. Look, see, it's Maurice. See? It's Maurice, yeah. Maurice is a great cat. He's really cool. But Maurice. Never mind. All right. So the reason why I moved to LA was because of Cheetah. It was because of Cheetah, my eighth wife. Cheetah said that with my voice, I could make all this money in Hollywood doing voiceovers in TV and radio and drag race commercials and stuff like that. And so I went and I got an agent. And my agent got me an audition to do the voice of the donkey in Shrek. It's true. It's true. The voice of the donkey in Shrek. And I went in for that audition and I nailed it. I was great. I nailed that audition. And my agent says, Randy, you got it. You got the part. You got it. And then, that asshole Eddie Murphy came along and he stole my part. Fuckhead. And then, she just left me. Back in the late '80s, after Snakefinger died, it was kind of a rough time for us. Things were tough back then, but hey, by the early '90s, when we released Freak Show, we were totally back on top of our game. Freak Show was a music album. It was a graphic novel. It was a stage show that ran for a long time in Prague, and it was a hugely successful computer CD-ROM. As a matter of fact, Freak Show CD-ROM was so successful that Warner Brothers Records gave us $1 million to do the follow-up, Bad Day on the Midway. And it was a great project. We spent the whole $1 million on Bad Day, and it was great. But well, you see, Bad Day on the Midway was so kind of connected to a certain period of technology that, well, you couldn't play the goddamn thing on any computer or game box or anything 5 years after it came out. But hey, now I have written a novel based on Bad Day on the Midway, and my good friend Chuck has redone all the music, and it's on a CD stuck in there with the book and all, and you can buy it. You can buy it at our merch stand. Wait till the show's over. Like caution to the newly blind, her image never leaves my mind. I have to hear her as she sighs underneath my burning eyes.
Takes what he wants with smiling lies. He takes what he wants
Obsession! 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 It's where something gets stuck. Something gets stuck. It gets stuck in your brain. And it goes around and around and around. It's like a whirlpool. Like a whirlpool in your brain. And the whirlpool has a bear trap in it. And the bear trap goes, dang, right on your brain. And it won't let go. And it goes around and around and around. It happened to me. It happened to me. It happened to me 11 times. And I married every one of them. Because she was the one. Each one, she was the one. She was the one who was going to make my life perfect. It was going to make my life work. It was going to make everything great. Obsession. 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 That you love me. Tell me, I'm your honey bear. Tell me, I can be your cubby. Tell me, I am your chocolate. Tell me that you are somewhere above me. Tell me, and I won't be scared. Linebacker in college, once they put my picture on the wall. Once I ate much more than I could swallow. Once I had some very far to fall. Once I had a father I could follow. Once he hardly hated me at all.
Lord policeman. Now my pickup needs to be repaired. Now I wait for you to gag and grease me. Now I hope you hold me by the hand. Now I live in shadows of my dreams and hope to be your humble honey bear.
Why am I so scared? Why am I so scared? Okay, all right. So, I had this little breakdown. I had this tiny little breakdown, and so I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas, to get the cure, and I sat in the healing waters, and I got massages, and I drank tea, lots of tea, and I looked at crystals and shit like that. And then I was okay. I was all right. So I went back to L.A., and just as soon as I got back to L.A., this guy, Lenny, got in touch with me. And you see, Lenny had seen my picture on my blog. Well, there's this picture with my pants kind of, down at my knees. Well, he could see old King Dong there, and it's pretty obvious. And he says, Randy, my man, I can make a star out of you in the porn business. You see, Lenny has this website called Geezer Squeezer, and it's all about young chicks and older guys, stuff like that. And then he introduced me to Mandy. She was so cute and nice and sweet, and we had this connection. It was cosmic connection. You could feel it. And it was Mandy and Randy. It was perfect. And so of course, Lenny told Mandy about King Dong. And, well, she wanted to see it. But the thing is, it's a fake. It's a fake. The picture on my blog is a fake, and so I told Mandy, and she said, "It's okay. It's okay, Randy. It's okay. It's all right. We can still do the scene. We can still do it." So they set the scene up for us and everything, and we got together. But the thing was, they wanted her to wear this. They wanted her to wear this. They wanted her to wear this monster, and use it on me. And use this on me. And I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I couldn't even make it in the porn business. I couldn't even make it in the porn business. No, go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. Yeah. Oh, hello? Yeah, hi. Yeah, Scooter. Is that you? Is that you? Yeah. So what happened? What? They did what? But it's okay. It's okay. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, thanks, buddy. All right, yeah, okay. So, hey, look, Schooner, we are right in the middle of a show right now. And so let me wrap up here and get finished, and I will call you back in just a minute, okay? All right, thanks, buddy. Okay, all right, thanks. Yeah, bye-bye. I'm sorry I've been so weird up here, but it's Maurice. It's Maurice. I found out just before the show that Maurice was hit by a car. He's all I have. He's all I have in the world. But that was Schooner, my best friend back in L.A. And Schooner says that Maurice, Schooner has been taking care of Maurice, not doing such a good job, obviously, but still, he says that Maurice is going to be okay. He may have to have an operation or two, but he's going to be all right. So look, we've got one more song we're going to do here, and this last song is from our first ever tour. Back in the early 80s, it was the Mole Show tour. And back then we saw ourselves as the courageous moles, fighting our way out of the underground to challenge the stupid, superficial chubs, and so we toured all over Europe. We were in 16 of us in 2 small vans, and we had giant backdrops all over the stage and props and we lost everything. We lost everything. We even borrowed money from my parents, and we lost that too. And we said, fuck this shit, fuck this. We are never touring again. No way. But here we are in Oslo. And what we found out was that actually we were kind of like the moles. See, the moles, they were migrating to a new home, and so they were marching to the sea and marching to the sea to try to get to a new home. But for us, what we did was we kept marching to the sea and marching to the sea, so we could see what happened next. And this is really all life is. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you keep marching to the sea, and you see what happens next. stand asleep. I'm bing, 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 a bong, 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 snowing its favorite sleep. I'm meeting in a greeting team of effervescent ease. Bing, 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 a bong, 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 effervescent ease. I'm meeting in a cheating team and other lucky things. Bing, 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 a bong, 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 other lucky things. I'm meeting in a cheating team and Mickey Walkie Bird. Bing, 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 a bong, 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 a Mickey Walkie Bird.
seen